Every interior designer wants exactly what you want to be the obvious choice for all luxury residential and commercial projects. That's exactly what we do. Hi, my name is JC. I own an agency called Chase, and we help interior designers close more deals while doing less work. Now, I know your job is to make a space as beautiful as possible. Our job is to make us as simple as possible. And one way we do so is by having our Realtor partnership. A lot of realtors in our network sell houses to very high-end clients, and these clients want someone to design their space, probably you. Now, realtors send you exclusively all their leads, and you don't have to bother about outbidding or competing. These leads are exclusive to you, and all you do is close. Apart from that, even though we send you this lead, we ensure that your foundation is very solid. Because when this client come over to check you out, they want to see your website, your social media, and they have to look the part. That's one thing, one way we do so, and we help you with social media also earlier. This is going to be a very long video. I'm going to explain exactly what we do and how we can help your business close both luxury residential clients, commercial projects, and you don't have to bother about relying on referrals. Referrals can be very unpredictable. Some days you have a lot of referrals, some months is completely dry. We help you with a system that gets you qualified residential and commercial projects every month. So if you're busy right now, maybe you're probably walking or you are driving, I advise you to pause and come back because it's going to be a very long video. I'm not going to make any fancy edit to try to gain your attention. It'll just be me sharing my slide and explaining step by step how we can help you get both luxury, residential, and commercial projects without relying on referrals. Referrals are not predictable, they can be very exhausting. So, my name is JC, and I used to work with realtors in the US. That was my bread and butter. And I helped them with getting their marketing, that is getting them clients. And I was very successful at that. Now we are pivoting into the interior design industry. Three ways we help our clients is this way. Number one, visibility, lead nurturing, and positioning. If you have these three things on deck, you are going to win very big. Now I spoke about our retail partnership. A lot of realtors that we speak to sell houses almost every other week, and their clients are high-end clients. They buy houses for $500K, $400K, very expensive, and they want someone that they can trust that has their sense of taste to design their space. And these realtors just send you those clients to you, and it's much easier for you to close them because you don't have to bother about them not trusting you or your skill set because they trust the realtor decision and they believe that you can help them to get the right design for their space. So what we do is that we help you get at least 4 to 5 realtors exclusively to you. Now, any house that they close, they send them over to your business. And let's say our realtors are closing 2 houses a month, some close more than that. You could have at least 10 leads every month. Now, depending on how good your sales team is or how good your process is, you could be able to close at least 3 to 4. Now, imagine you close at least 3 to 4 clients in your business every month from just the residential aspect. Now, how much would that mean to your business? That's something that we help with our clients. Now, although realtors, for them to be incentivized to send you this qualified prospect, we have to give them an offer. As for every lead that we close from this arrangement, we get a certain percentage. This gives them further incentive for them to bring you much leads, and you have a predictable way to get residential project in your business. So that's one way we help our clients. However, that is not enough because there are a lot of interior designers and you have to stand out. You want to make it easier for those looking for you to find you. And imagine someone is the CEO of a big hotel and they have a new branch in your city. The CEO will not be on Instagram searching for interior designers. The first way they'll go to is probably Google, search for interior designers in Lagos or in Texas or in New York. Now, for you to be found, you have to ensure that whenever they search for this keyword, they can find you. Because if they can't find you, they can reach out to you. The one thing we do is that we use two tools to ensure that they can find you on Google. The first one is called the Google Business Page. The second one is Google Search. Now, I'm sure you know what the Google Business Page is. If I search for this keyword, interior designers in Lagos, this is exactly what I see on this first search result. I see about 3 businesses here. And if we are being honest, if you are in Lagos or whatever city you are in and you don't show here, no one is going to take their time to go down on the first search of Google. No one does that. Imagine you want to buy a cream or a car or something. You don't go to the 10th search result of Google. You just want to check the first page here. And that's exactly what we do for your business. We want to position you on this first search result because this is very important. This is where people look at things. And people, you might have a website right now and you might be on the 4th or 5th search result. For you, most people use SEO to try to rank organically on this search result, but this thing takes time, and we are not the only business owner that is trying to rank with SEO. SEO takes a long time to rank. So one thing that we use is having to use Google search ads. Now, Google search ad is a pay per click model. That means when somebody clicks on your link, that's when you pay a certain cent to Google. So let's say it's about 1 or 2 cents or so. Anytime someone clicks on that link, you get to pay Google a couple of cents for that lead or something. So now, if you go back to what I was saying, even though we help you rank or show up on the first search result, ensuring that your content is right is what will draw quality clients to your business. Because if you have a Google business page and you're ranking here, and your website is bad, your phone number doesn't work, your address is not correct, it's a waste of our time and effort. So before we help you with ranking on Google, we ensure that you have a great website, your phone number works, every information here is updated. Also, posting quality photos of what you have done in the past. A lot of interior designers post 3D renderings. 3D renderings does not show the actuality of what you can do. They are just, how would I put the word? They are just illustrations, in my opinion, of what could be done. People want to see what you have done, like actual project videos, and this is how you post them on your Google business page. Now, Google is very, very smart. The more content you post, the more you rank higher. That's it. Like for Google business page here, you don't have to pay money for this if you don't want to. If you post more content, more pictures of what you have done in the past, you have more testimonials in your business. Google recognize you as a notable business, and they rank you higher in the algorithm. So for you to have the first search real estate on this Google business page, you have to post quality pictures of your work, not just renderings. You have to have a great website that whenever clients see you, they check you out. Because if you want to buy something, you check them out, you make your background and see what they're about. You want them to be able to trust you. And also your phone number and your address has to be working. That's one way we use the Google business page for getting high qualified commercial projects. The next one is Google search. As I said to you earlier, a lot of businesses are using SEO to rank, and SEO takes so much time for you to rank. And with Google search, you only pay when someone clicks on the link, and I'm sure you probably are doing that in your business. Google search is a very, very important way to get qualified commercial project. But sometimes people, they can derail their Google ads or Google search marketing campaign by not using the right words. You need to understand what will someone be searching for if they want to work with you. What are the keywords that they'll be searching for? And you have to ensure that whenever they search for that keyword, your business shows. So if you just work maybe in a particular area, you don't want to rank or use the Google search keyword for the whole country or something. You want to be very, very specific to where you are, because that's what people search for. You think about the keyword people search for, and we direct them to your website. So this is an example of the keyword that they might search for, and I'll go to them to your website here so they can see where you are and how you can help them. So having the right keyword is very, very important. If not, you keep on wasting money on your on your Google search. Now, content is king. Before you even start any of this, your foundation has to be rock solid. Your website and your content. Because if you rank higher or you do your marketing well and your content is not exactly who they want to work with, you probably have maybe bad pictures or something, or you have no pictures or videos, it will be very hard for them to trust you as someone that they want to work with. And this is an example of content that we help our clients with. Number one, we want to post before and after content. This is very, very important. We want people to picture how it will look like working with you, the transformation they will feel like from having probably a very old place to having a new place. This is an example of someone that is doing very well with regards to this. This is the old place that they have in their house, and it shows how they transform into this. This helps people visualize how you can help them with their place. And a lot of new homeowners see this. It helps the engagement also. The more you do this, that you show your quality work in the videos, the more people just comment, and this helps your algorithm to get more people that are seeing your content and they reach out to you. So having content that shows before and after is a very fantastic way to get qualified residential client. Also, you probably might be selling some furnitures, I don't know. Also advertising your furnitures and showing how it looks like in a professional manner is very, very important, because this is how people buy. They want to see the chairs very clearly, also the prices. This helps with making the decision much, much easier. And yeah, this is an example of a great content that you could do for your business. It's very, very it looks good, it shows the chair, and it just makes it easier for them to see what they are getting themselves into. And also having content that makes them able to connect with you. A lot of people are so focused on being a business and not a person. People buy from people. Imagine I came to your business and I had no proof of my faith anywhere or just my work. It's very hard for you to relate to me. And if you are able to relate to your clients well, it's so much easier for them to see themselves working with you and your personality, and just makes it so much easier for them to connect with an actual person and just a business. That's one thing that we help with a lot. Now, the next thing that I spoke about same year in my slide is being an actual person telling a story. People connect with you much, much deeper, and that's something that we can help you with. Now, I spoke about having this content. Now, although you have this content, we want to ensure that those that are specific to your area or your niche are seeing this. And I'm not going to get very technical here. I don't want to bore you with the technicalities. But the way Facebook works or Instagram works is that whenever someone searches for, let's say, interior designs or something, at some point, all their FYP, their content on their social media, is exactly what they search for. And that's how social media works. The same thing we do whenever we shoot content that are beautiful as this, although we could get organic reach, but we want to also reach those that are not seeing your content yet but are still searching for you. So we run ads on Facebook and Instagram to attract qualified prospects. That's exactly what we do. So just to recap what I've said, the ways we can get to help you get clients: number one, with the Realtor partnership; number two, with Google. Google helps with getting commercial. Realtor partnership helps getting residential projects. Google helps you get proper commercial project, and also your Instagram content helps you get proper residential clients. And to ensure that people can see your content, because making the content that is good is not good enough, we want people to see those content. We run social media ads to show it in the face of those that want to buy from you. So that's exactly what we do at that point. But something is very, very important, as I said earlier. Your foundation matters a lot. Before someone can trust you to want to work with you, they have to see themselves or you guys in alignment. If your content and your social media page or your website is not the best, it breaks whatever trust or work we have done so far with your content. So we want to ensure your foundation is right, because the clients you want to work with are very high profile clients, CEOs, Airbnb owners, hotel owners, home owners, that they probably want to design proper um, designs for the houses. So if your content or your foundation is weak, it will affect everything. Now, we know that the end goal of what you want is to have book consultation, people that are paying you to speak with you, and we want to ensure that your website is at its best. There's an example of a great website here. If you look at this person's website here, you can see this is a couple. It's very easy and you can understand how they work. You don't want to make them think. When people start to think before they use your website or your services, you are giving them so much work to do. This is a good example here. Their name is Daniela and Villamil. If you scroll there, you can see the actual project. There is no 3D renderings. I don't know why I love interior designers are so hard on 3D renderings. I feel like actual images are much, much better than 3D renderings. And above here, this is a very simple website. But your goal is to be simple, not to be fancy. Because let me tell you something, simple scales and fancy fails. A lot of interior designers try to get so complex or so sophisticated so fast, and it just confuses their client, because you want to make it so much easier for them to understand how it feels like working with you and your password. This is a good example of a good website. They branch and segment all their projects, and it's so much easier for the people to like look at the ones that they want to see and kind of get a sense of how they design and kind of work that they do. So having a very simple website that explains your process and how you work is so much better than trying to be so complex and use technical terms that people don't really understand. You're not here to be too smart. When you try to be too smart, sometimes you just confuse people that are meant to understand what you want them to do. And having clear call to action buttons like schedule a consultation all around your website helps it makes them easier for them to build a call with you, because that's what you want. So this is a very good website, simple, but it answers the most important question that people have. Like the FAQ is great. It's just we want to make it so much easier for them to understand who you are and what you are. This is a very fantastic website. It's not over the top, and there's not so much going on there with crazy animation and crazy coloring. Simple, plain, but you get to see what they can do, their portfolio about them. Like it just does the work. You want the website to do the work, not confuse them with things that you think that they should care about. Like a lot of people just want to see what you can do for them. Like that's just they don't really care so much about the other things that you think that they might care about. Simple call to action, but for them to call with you is what you want them to do. If you look at the contact section here, For you to filter unqualified prospect, one thing we advise is having a pricing section here. When you put your minimum price in here, it enables you to filter those that cannot afford the services, and you only speak to those that can really afford the services. So this is something that we help with the website. So that is one thing that I spoke about. Foundation is also very, very important. Your website is very, very important. People overlook that, and that is so, so important. Now, social proof is one of the best currencies ever on earth. People want to see how your past client felt like working with you. And anytime I speak to my clients or people I work with, I'm so proud to show one of my favorite clients here. His name is Tyler. This was my first ever client from Canada, and we had a very great working relationship. And if you observe, I have a video of us laughing here. Like anytime I show my clients this video of my past client of us laughing, you kind of get a sense of what it feels like working with me, because we are very, very good friends, and I was able to get him the job. This is Instagram here, and this is the website. So social proof is very, very important. Having video testimonials are much more stronger than text-based testimonial. Text-based testimonial is great, but nothing can be as strong as having a video of your past client and how you guys work together. That's something that we do. Like we ensure our clients to have videos of your people I work with. I have so many videos of them on my page, and I can keep on showing you more and more. But videos are very, very strong social proof. However, not everyone that wants to buy or work with you will buy today. And the mistake people make is that they focus on those that want to work today, the hot leads. But they are cold leads, those that want to buy maybe down the line or so. Our goal is to ensure that we talk to everyone here, both the hot and the warm, and convert them to the hot, because someone wants to design a space in probably 7 months down the line, and they probably see your content. We want to nurture this process so that they can eventually become your client. Because if you do not, when they are ready, they remember somebody else. Now, what we do is that whenever we have a hot lead that we qualify and see that are very serious, we send them to a CRM that we give to you, where we can categorize them, and we send them an email that tries to remind them of what we are and our content, what we can do. Then we have someone on our team that calls up every of these leads to ensure that they are qualified to actually working with you, because you don't want to talk to someone that is not qualified. So we call them manually ourselves to kind of gauge where they are. Then we send them a video that kind of directs them on how we work. This is a very interactive video, unlike a YouTube video where they can play the video, and based on their response, a question is asked. So if they want to learn more about this, they click on this and it sends a video about that. So this is a much more detailed video. I'll probably show you that if on our call or something, and how that works, and helps to your clients to kind of gauge where you are at and how you can help them. Now, that is how we qualify the hot leads. Those that are not ready to buy, the warm lead, we just send them content. Content is king, and not content that kind of sells them and want them to buy now. We just give them value. The more content we send them, either from their emails that they give to us or from their phone numbers or social media, the more they remember us. Now, we don't want to be so sales like, oh, work with us now. We want to give them value, because when they see so much value from us, they feel in some sort of way indebted to us, and they want to reciprocate by either giving us a referral, or when they're ready to work with you, remember you. So one way we do that is to ensure that we post a lot of Instagram stories of your content that is giving. Value is so much important. The more you give, the more you get. And people don't get that. You don't want to just be about work with me, work with me, work with me. You want people to feel like you really care about their business. So that's something that we ensure we do with content. And also from emails, we create content on emails and send them automatically using our software that does this automatically. So when time someone comes to your CRM that we give to you, they get your content regularly. And this content is the major goal, is content is to nurture them. They can eventually buy from you and work with you. That's something that we do. So at the end of the day, if you have, let's say, about 1,000 cold leads in your database, and just 2% of them, the cold leads, become your actual buyers, that's 20 deals. 20 deals that you might never have nurtured or remember to be your client. But if you send them this content, the more they see your content, the more they remember you. So that's exactly what we do and how we help interior designers. I'll look forward to speaking with you. If you like what I've said so far and you want to go into more in-depth discussion, you can book a call below and we can have a chat, and I can see how I can help your business with whatever problems you're facing. Therefore, speaking to you with you. Have a good one.